Section number 2, where to hire people from. So, there are a number of different websites and all kinds of places where you can hire people to produce content for your channel. But whenever you're looking for a site, how do you know which one is the best? Right? Not only that, but you also need to hire and train the people that you find on the site. And so the ultimate goal here is to have them complete quality work without your involvement. And it's an absolutely tremendous, overwhelming, very difficult task to complete if you don't have a step-by-step guide right in front of you, right? And so throughout this section, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to find the right people who will get the job done correctly, how to hire them, and how to train them, right? And just as a little disclaimer, before you spend any money on outsourcing, it's important to know that there is a risk that you may not make that money back, especially not right away. And as previously mentioned, I recommend creating at least one video yourself. And really, you want to wait until your channel is making some serious waves, at least enough to cover the cost of content creation. And so if you plan on automating this and you start to outsource after only making one video yourself, which again is totally fine, it's just important to know that you should only invest money that you can afford to lose. And if you're on a tight budget and you can't afford to outsource from the beginning, just wait until your channel is making enough to cover the expenses. And I know I promised you guys I would show you a way to outsource even if you have no money to start. And so how you do that, in the start here section of the course, inside of there's actually going to be a video, how to make money on YouTube even with zero money to start. Watch that video. It's going to show you how to make money, and then you can put that money towards this. So, where are the best places to hire people from? Number one is freeup.net, right? One of my go-to sites, and it definitely will free up some of your time. And it's a little different than typical sites that you've been on in the past. There isn't actually like a search bar where you can search through freelancers to reach out to them. The way that this site works is you submit a job request and a member from their site, right? So someone from their expert matching team will actually review your job post and connect you with a top quality freelancer, from their exclusive network. And again, none of the sites that I'm talking about today, I'm not affiliated with any of them. This isn't, an affiliate link. I'm just telling you the best sites that I've used and have heard about over the years. The second one is onlinejobs.ph. So just like FreeUp, this isn't your typical freelancing site. This site only has virtual workers from the Philippines, right? And so why the Philippines? What's great about the Philippines? Number one, it's cheap, right? Living expenses in the Philippines are really low. And so they'll, work just as hard, if not harder than anyone else. And they do it for a fraction of the cost. Also, they're loyal, they're very honest, they're hardworking, and they also speak great English, which is very important, to communicate with them. The only downside of this site, though, is the monthly fee, right? The pro membership is $69 and allows up to 3 job posts. And so if you're really trying to fully automate your entire channel, you're going to need to use the premium subscription, which is $99 and allows up to 10 job posts. And so although it's $99, you can just cancel the subscription after you've hired people. And so if you have any questions about this site right here or about hiring people from the Philippines, there is a couple people in the group who know a lot about this site, even more than I do. So, feel free to make a post in there, and I'm sure he'll comment on your post. So Fiverr.com. This is probably the most popular website, right? And back in 2016, everything actually used to be $5 on here, but nowadays it's gone up just like everything else. So Fiverr is really best for one-time gigs, such as buying your channel art, right? Getting a design for your merchandise, stuff like that. Now, the thing about Fiverr and the way to get the best price on here is to actually post a request. So the way that you do this, it's actually hidden, because, obviously Fiverr's, trying to make more money. What you do is you click on your profile picture, and then under that, there's an option to post a request, right? And then all the freelancers on Fiverr can actually bid for your job post. So it's a really cool feature. Next site is Upwork.com. This is, again, one of my top recommendations, right? Not only is it the largest freelancing platform in the world, but it also has some features that's going to save you so much time, right? They create automatic contracts for you so that you don't have to deal with, typing them out yourself or, grabbing my templates and trying to change them up. The payments are very simple. They go through escrow. They have a built-in feature so that you can actually see screenshots of their work, to make sure that they're doing what they say they're doing. However, the fees on Upwork are very high. We'll talk a little bit later on about taking people off of the platform. That way you're not having to pay for all those ridiculous service fees. The next website is actually Twitter, right? A lot of you guys probably wouldn't expect Twitter to be on this list, but it can be one of the best places to hire people for YouTube related work. So what you do, you make a Twitter account for your channel, make sure it has a profile picture so it looks legit, have a bio, really fill out the profile so it doesn't, look like a random profile. Make sure people can send you a DM in the settings. Then you can actually post one of the job templates that I'll give you later on, and just wait for the DMs to absolutely flood in, right? And again, we'll talk about Twitter later on, but it's great. Next place is YouTube, right? Might not be as surprising as Twitter, but looking at small YouTube channels, right, YouTube gaming channels, can be a great way to find someone else to help with content production. Because think about it. A small gaming channel on YouTube likely knows how to screen record. They have a mic so they can do the voiceovers. They know how to edit videos. They know how to make thumbnails, right? So it's a great place to look. And so if you do find someone on YouTube, what I recommend doing is asking if they'd be okay with making a Fiverr account or an Upwork account just for those first few jobs. Because what a lot of people do is they'll want you to pay and then not give you any work. So you can of course move off of Fiverr or Upwork once you build trust, but I recommend asking them if they'll make an account just for those first few, transactions to build trust. So the way you find a gaming channel, right, under 5,000 subscribers, more than 5,000 subscribers, really they might not be interested. They might just want to keep doing their own thing on YouTube. You want to search for a popular video game like Fortnite, Minecraft, GTA 5. There's plenty of other ones, but those are really the biggest ones. And then go search by channels, right? So here we have this guy right here. He has 20. Okay, well, he's some other language there, so he might not be a great one. But there's all kinds, right? You can scroll through all of these guys, and I'm sure you'll be able to find someone. And so to summarize everything that we've just talked about in this video, there's all kinds of different options when it comes to finding contractors, right? Each site has pros, each site has cons, and you'll be able to find quality contractors on all of them, but I just wanted to give you several different options to choose from, and in the end, you're going to be taking work off of the platform, so it really doesn't matter which one you use, but for the tutorial of this course later on, I'm going to be using Upwork to do this tutorial and to show you really how it works, because a lot of them are very similar to Upwork. So even if you choose to use another one like FreeUp or Online Jobs, you can kind of still have an idea of how the site works. So with all that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video.